There have been a lot of channels out there talking about how bad Walmart meat is for you. And I'm going to give you my take on this. Hello everyone, Semi-Retired Bob here. I talk about the carnivore diet, all things related to the carnivore diet, and miscellaneous odds and ends. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm glad you're here. Thanks for stopping by. If you're returning to the channel, welcome back. I'm glad you spend just a few moments of your day with me. I'm out here walking every day. Before the carnivore diet, I couldn't do this. I'm 61 years old, and I'm doing things I couldn't do when I was 40. So why don't you help me out? Go ahead and hit that thumbs up button, drop down in the comments, and say hi, Bob. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and consider subscribing. All these things are absolutely free and help me get the word out that it's never too late to change your life. But let's go ahead and talk about this thing. Is Walmart meat the best meat you can get? Absolutely not. But I'm here to say that even the very worst meat from Walmart, and there is some that if you read the packaging, they put some sort of artificial flavoring or artificial coloring in it. It's not great, it's not fantastic, but the worst meat in the world is still better than a bag of Cheetos or anything that comes in a package or a box or a bag. It just is. Look at me. I've eaten almost exclusively meat and eggs from Walmart. You know, there's a little bit of extra stuff thrown in here and there once in a while. Like when I was down in North Carolina, a friend of mine had chickens, and I got farm fresh eggs for about 3.5 months or so. But for the most part, I've eaten stuff that comes from Walmart for the last, since May 9th of 2022, which is when I started the carnivore diet. And there's some work going on down there, so we're going to go ahead and turn around and go back the other way. And I seem to be doing okay. Could I be doing even better on really good expensive meats? Probably. But eating what you can afford makes this sustainable. I've talked about Dr. Chafee's Olympic food system before, but I'm going to do it again here real quick. Gold medal food. Grass-fed, grass-finished beef. Or grass-fed, grass-finished ruminant meats, and farm-fresh, free-range eggs. Absolutely the best foods you can eat. Those are the gold medal foods. Next up, the silver medal foods. Grain-finished beef, the stuff you get from Walmart, the stuff you get from a normal grocery store that doesn't add stuff to it. All of those things can be considered silver medal foods. Are they as good as the gold medal foods? No. But they are better than everything else. And of course then there's the bronze medal foods. I would consider the cheap factory eggs I buy from Walmart a bronze medal food, along with, all of the other processed meats, Spam, potted meat, Vienna sausages. All of those, are they as good as the silver or the gold medal food? No. But they're better than anything else. And if what you can afford is what I eat. The Walmart branded eggs and the meats you get from Walmart, whether you consider that bronze medal or silver medal food, that's entirely up to you, however you decide to set the scale out there. But it is still better than everything else. There's no reason to stress about what you're eating, as long as you're eating proper human diet foods. And eating what you can afford keeps you able to sustain the diet. As I have said many times, what I like to eat, what Dr. Baker eats, or what Dr. Chafee eats, oh, absolutely. I would love to have a fridge full of those really good looking bone-in ribeyes, dry aging inside my fridge, and getting myself out a 2.5 to 3 pound steak every day. That would be awesome, especially if they were grass finished. And if I was having eggs, I'd love to have the pasture raised eggs all the time. That would be fantastic. But as I have said several times on this channel, I remake these videos from time to time because I always have new subscribers. But if I was to try and eat like Dr. Chafee or Dr. Baker, I could only afford to eat 3 or 4, maybe 5 days a month, and I'd have to fast for the rest of the time. And I can't do that. So eating what you can afford is the way to go. It keeps it sustainable. Because if you're breaking the budget because you think you have to have better quality foods than what you can afford, then you're going to run into problems. And the bottom line of all this is that I've been eating food from Walmart pretty much my entire carnivore journey. I did actually get food from Food Lion when I was down in North Carolina, but it's the same type of thing. I mean, grocery store meat versus butcher meat. Is it as good? No. But eat what you can afford, because even the worst meats from Walmart, even if they have some kind of filler injected into them, they're still going to be healthier than buying the bags and the boxes and the packages of crap from the middle of the store. Hopefully some of what I said today made sense. Like I said, you just have to decide how it works best for you. And if you can afford a better quality of food, I highly recommend it. But for many people, like me, you just can't afford a higher quality of food. Maybe someday, if everybody shares my content out and I get, 10 times the following I have now, maybe I'll be able to afford a slightly better steak once or twice a week. But right now, I just can't afford it. So that's where we're at, folks. Eat what you can afford. Eat the best quality food you can afford. But don't stress over eating the stuff you get from Walmart or your local grocery store. Even if they're putting a little bit of something into it. Is it ideal? Again, no. But it's still better than a bag of Cheetos or a box of ramen noodles. Hopefully some of what I said today made sense. That's what I've got for you today, folks. Don't forget, get out there, be 1% better. Today, tomorrow, every day. Have a great day, folks. I'll see you in the next one.